for your church and be at the bar in the news. Na yɛwura nsɛm no mu a na yɛkɔ ɛyɛ ex-president former president John Dramani Mahama yɛkɔ ɛyɛ ne nsɛm mu ɛkakra na ɔpanyin bi a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Kbadu a ɔwɔ UK ɛde nsɛm bi abɛto dwa. UK businessman bi ɛyɛ wɔde nsɛm bi aba abɛto dwa UK ɛna ɔpanyin ɛwɔ na wameki concerns bi afa John Dramani Mahama nsɛm anase ne nɔɔma bebree ɛho na concern no ɛnyɛ concern ketewa yɛ nɔɔma bi a emu odu yie paa na wakeka nsɛm bebree a saa bere deɛ yɛde ɛma atiifoɔ na wakasa aka asɛm bi sɛ trust me, there is no serious country on earth where Mahama can stage a presidential comeback for the third time. Na kyerɛ sɛ ɔpanyin no ɛde nkyerɛkyerɛmu bebree aba ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛyɛ atiefoɔ mesrɛ sɛ nka wobɛnya adagye na ɛyɛ nsɛm ne concerns ɔpanyin de to dwa no watumi atie ne nyinaa akɔsi awieɛ ɛfiri sɛ obiebie nsɛm bebree ɛso ebia na wonim John Dramani Mahama na yɛka n'asɛm no ɛyɛ nsɛm a saa be apia abɔnten no sɛ w'ani nsɛm ka kyerɛ na yɛnim sɛ sɛ wobɛtie na wahwɛ nimdeɛ news a nsɛm sɛ deɛ nsa bɛka no nyinaa nti yɛnim sɛ sɛ wonya adagye na sɛ wotie nsɛm yi mu a wobɛhunu nsɛm paa apiepie sɛ John Dramani Mahama me koraa no sɛbi agye me nsa kakra fi sɛ nsɛm ɛhyehyɛ hɔnom a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa all the corruptions ɛne nneɛma a Mahama nam kuntu na se ɛyɛ time a no wɔ office no I tell you all of them it has been piled here me no ka sɛ saa be di abɛka yɛn nsa a yɛde bɛma atiefoɔ dendenden ama atiefoɔ hunu deɛ ɛkɔ ne nneɛma a happen yɛde bɛma atiefoɔ sisi a yɛnwura nsɛm no mu tiawa sɛ de bɛyɛ a yɛnsɛn mmerɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ atiefoɔ bɛka sɛ yɛnwura nsɛm no na sɛ you should go straight to the point said yeah now most people eta aka and one same comment section one say go straight to the point and so today I'm going straight to the point. Anyone who has personal familiarity with the revoltingly ugly events which took place during the Eastwell NDC administration would be extremely surprised to hear that former President Mahama is evocatively accusing his successor of not doing enough to combat the wanton bribery and corruption. Consequently, the innocent citizens would often end up facing untold economic hardships, starvation, depression, emotional labor, and squalor, which send them to their early graves. Dearest reader, take my word for it. I am not seeking to play God and pass judgment. Far from it. But for the sake of balanced annotation and to set the record straight, I shall grab into the regrettable events which took place during former President Mahama's course administration. That just say ɔpanyin yi SIC so pɔ sɛ ɛnya deɛ a ɔno ɔba abɛbu atɛn ɔnyɛ nyankopɔn anan mu ɔntimi ɛmfa nyankopɔn ndi agɔ na ɔbɛsi nyame anan mu na mmom ɛnɔma John Dramani Mahama ayɛ Ghanafoɔ adi ho yaw a ɔpanyin asa akɔtena sɛ wɔsɛ bɛbiem na ɔpɛ sɛ obiebie so kakra ɛkyerɛ Ghanafoɔ na Ghanafoɔ ani bɔ ɔmo so na yɛhunu nipa ko a saa be ɔba no na wɔkyerɛ mi sɛ no serious country will accept such a person back na yɛnwura nsɛm no emu. Apparently some observers believe that former President Mahama is more alleged bribery and corruption scandals hanging around his neck than any other president in the minority or in the history of Ghanaian politics. The skeptic insists that the former president has serious questions to answer over the puzzling corruption scandals such as the Airbus, Sada, Jida, Suba, NCA, SSNet, the infamous bus, branding the Brazil World Cup, the STS housing deal, the Brazilian aircraft, the Ford Expedition vehicle, the Amajaro saga, among others. A team for the boss united John Dramani Mahama, and normal oye yo. Yes, I'm going to TV, and that's yes, I'm kakra. Airbus, SADA, JIDA, Suba, NCA, SNIT, the infamous Base Branding, the Brazil World Cup, the STS housing deal, the Brazilian aircraft, the Ford Expedition vehicle, the Amajaro saga, among others. Abusia etie for among others Southwaso. The critics have been wondering and why the former president can secretly accept the gift of brand new Ford Expedition vehicle worth over $100,000 from a Burkinabe contractor called Jebel Kanazo. It was therefore quite ironic when ex-President John Dramani Mahama dared President Akufo-Addo to arrest, investigate, and prosecute him or any member of his administration if there is incontrovertible evidence to suggest that they amassed wealth illegally during their time in office. C. Catch the supposed thief to prove your charges. Mahama dares Akufo-Addo. We and some John Dramani Mahama did 2018. A bra na yachano or on certain issues. Subsequent to former President Mahama's arousing disgust over the corruption allegations, 4 courageous Ghanaians petitioned the then special prosecutor Martin Amidu to probe into the alleged EO Group's $13 million corporate social responsibility fund towards the development of the Western region, which the petitioners claim to have been diverted by ex-President Mahama. Mahama diverted $30 million EO Group money, probe him. 4 citizens petition Amidu. As if it was not enough, we woke up to the regrettable news of alleged oil money of 40.5 million Ghana cedis was surreptitiously transferred to the presidency via the then chief of staff. Group explains why Amidu must probe Mahama, Debra in 40.5 million Ghana cedis boast payment. Well, I thought I was dreaming when I chanced on the unfortunate news about the misappropriation of $175 million loan facility secured in 2012, which was meant to provide 7 district hospitals. But I was wide awake. The NDC administration indeed misapplied the loan facility on the blind side of Ghanaians. Unfortunately, the erstwhile NDC administration surreptitiously diverted $6 million of a government loan facility of $175 million meant to provide 7 district hospitals into researching the then governing NDC's chances of winning the 2016 general elections. The clandestine research was alleged to have carried out by the United Kingdom-based SCL Social, the mother company of Cambridge Analytica. According to the report, although SCL Social was given $6 million to carry out a nationwide survey to provide appropriate data for the proper planning of the healthcare needs of Ghana, the NDC government, led by ex-President Mahama, deemed it fit to divert the loan facility for their internal research at the expense of the sick and affirmed Ghanaians how incentive insensitive. The contractors, SCF Social, admitted the work consists of two discrete political and public health elements. The political element is testing the attitudes and perceptions of the population towards contemporary issues faced in Ghana and public confidence in the capacity and competence of the current administration to implement appropriate timely solutions, as well as the current level of satisfaction regarding the performance of the NDC at district, regional, and national level is also tested, and the research incorporates how this may translate into future electoral success. If we do the arithmetic of the $175 million loan facility, which was supposed to provide 7 district hospitals, each hospital should have cost us $25 million. Na kyerɛ sɛ abusua wasom a ɛyɛ normal ne forgery from Mahama's administration ɛna ɛretwa gu saa no. The Vineyard News has it that during his State of the Nation address on 19 February 2009, the late President Mills informed the Parliament that his government was looking into the decision to acquire 2 executive presidential jets. However, the late President Mills had doubts over the acquisition of the aircraft later on, and thus observed, Ghana simply cannot afford the expenditure at this time, and we certainly do not need 2 presidential jets. Strangely, while the late Mills was happily delivering his tuneful State of the Nation address, the Vice President John Dramani Mahama, who was also happened to be the